Ready, set, go.
Okay. Welcome to Bennett. Welcome to Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy. This game is a classic. This game is it made its rounds about 4 or 5 years ago, and all the YouTubers and streamers were flipping their lids over the burly man in the cauldron with a pickaxe or a climbing axe or whatever it is. And at the time that I was just getting into gaming, wasn't properly equipped to handle the absolute masterpiece that is this game. And now we're here, and I'm ready to freak out a little, get a little frustrated, rage a little bit at this game, because that's the point. Bennett Foddy himself is gonna inform us that this game is meant to be outrageously difficult and frustrating. It's designed that way. So let's just get into it. This entire, depending on how far I get tonight, I'm not this isn't gonna be a multi-stream series. This is one episode out of whatever footage I get out of tonight. One and done. Alright? I don't want to spend too much freaking mental energy on this stuff. I'm gonna give it solid 2 hours on this gentleman here, this gosh dang guy, and then we're gonna call it a night. So let's get to work here. Oh yes, I forgot. It's all so familiar, all so terribly familiar. Like that one classmate from that one class that just wouldn't shut up. But you only had them for the one class, and now you're seeing them at Walmart. They see you, and they recognize you, and you recognize them, and they don't realize how much emotional strife they have caused in your life just because they could not keep their gosh dang mouth shut about how H.P. Lovecraft. Oh, hello.
If you deleted your homework,
there's Bennett.
Due, as I have, or if you left your wallet at home and you have to go back after spending an hour in the commute. If you won some money at the casino and then put all your winnings on red, but it came up black. If you got your best shirt dry cleaned before a wedding and then immediately dropped food on it. If you won an argument with a friend and then later discovered that they just returned to their original view. Starting over is harder than starting up. If you're not ready for that, like if you've already had a bad day, then what you're about to go through might be too much. Feel free to go away.
I've had an okay day.
I'll be here.
My day has been fine. That didn't help, but my day has been fine. No problem, Bennett.
Take a break at any point. Just find a
I
safe
will
place
not
to stop and quit the game. And don't worry, I'll save your progress always, even your mistakes.
Great, thanks, Bennett.
This game is a
Can I
homage
reach
to a
up to
free
that?
game that came out in 2002, titled Sexy Hiking.
I have seen
The
that
author
game.
of that game was Jazuo, a mysterious Czech designer who was known at the time as the father of B games. And B games are rough assemblages of found objects. Designers slap them together very quickly and freely, and they're often too rough and unfriendly to gain much of a following. They're built more for the joy of building them than as polished products.
There we go. There we go. That's Bennett. That's our little traveling buddy. Who's gonna make remarks every now and then as we traverse our way up this near impossible mountain. This is not gonna go how I hope. Okay, this is one of the ones where I gotta push myself up here. Hip? Nope. It's just everything happens so quickly, and things can go so wrong in a split second. There we go. There we go. That's what we like to see. Okay. There it is. It's okay.
In a certain
We
way,
can-
sexy hiking is the perfect
Yeah.
embodiment of a B game. It's built almost entirely out of found and
Uh-huh.
recycled parts, and it's one of the most unusual and unfriendly games of its time. In it, your task is simply to drag yourself up a mountain with a hammer.
Mm.
And that act of climbing, in the digital world or in real life, has certain
Whoop.
essential properties that give the game its flavor. No amount of forward progress is guaranteed. Some cliffs are too sheer or too slippery. And the player is constantly,
Speaking of slippery.
unremittingly in danger of falling and losing everything.
Yeah. I'm aware of this. I am aware of the possibility of screwing up and losing everything. Alright? I get it. We all get it. Just gonna ease it on down here. Ease on down the road. And then slightly less ease. I'm gonna get that little coffee cup up at the end there. First, I'm gonna just nicely pin myself up. Oh, I missed the coffee cup.
Anyway, when you start
Alright,
sexy hiking,
sure.
you're standing next to this dead tree that blocks the way to the entire rest of the game.
Right.
It might take you an hour to get over that tree, and a lot of people never got
It
past
didn't.
You prod and you poke at it, exploring the limits of your reach and your strength, trying to find a way up and over. And there's a sense of truth in that lack of compromise. Most obstacles in video game worlds are fake. You can be completely confident in your ability to get through them once you have the correct method or the correct equipment or just by spending enough time. In that sense, every pixelated obstacle in sexy hiking is real.
I see. Is this one of those games that made people be like, good video games have to be difficult? If you're not having a hard time,
The
if you're
obstacles in sexy hiking are unyielding, and that makes the game uniquely frustrating. But I'm not sure Jazuo intended to make a frustrating game. The frustration is just essential to the act of climbing, and it's authentic to the process of building a game about climbing. A funny thing happened to me as I was building this mountain. I'd have an idea for a new obstacle, and I'd build it, test it, and it would usually turn out to be unreasonably hard. But I couldn't bring myself to make it easier. It already felt like my inability to get past a new obstacle was my fault as a player rather than as a builder. Imaginary mountains build themselves from our efforts to climb them, and it's our repeated attempts to reach the summit that turns those mountains into something real. When you're building a video game world, you're building with ideas.
No.
And that can be like working with quickset cement. You mold your ideas into a certain shape that can be played with, and in the process of playing with them, they begin to harden and set until they're immutable, like rock. And at that point, you can't change the world. Not without breaking it into pieces and starting fresh with new ideas.
Right. Okay, thank you, Bennett. That was a long bit of yours. You had a lot of things to say, and I appreciate that. I wonder if this, because in the past few years, I suppose, maybe this was a thing before getting over it. Oh boy, please do not. Please do not. Maybe this was before getting over it. But there's been this wave of believing, okay. This idea that, like, in order for a video game to be, like, a true work of art or to be, like, a really good game, it has to be difficult. Like, only the true gamers are the ones that can really appreciate the game. You know, if you're not playing on maximum difficulty, are you even experiencing the game as it was intended? Over the past, I guess, month or so, I was playing the newer God of War game. I got really into it. It's a great game. It's a very beautiful engaging game. It's one of the few ones. Oh, okay. Okay, let's just ease ourselves on down here. Okay. Whoop. Interesting. Oh, come on. I don't even know how I got up there. But when you start a new game in God of War, I think there are maybe 4 or 5 difficulty settings. There's story mode, which is just like, it's easy so that you just experience the story for what it is without having to worry about getting caught on one big difficult fight scene, as can happen. Nice. Or you can play a balanced experience, which is what I did. Well,
You just
all
lost a
right.
lot of progress. That's a deep frustration, a real punch in the gut.
Bennett, I don't need you to talk about it. I also don't need you to just say that that was rough without having anything to say about it. All right, Bennett? Can you just keep to yourself while I make up?
Oof,
No.
Sorry about that.
Don't apologize. Do not apologize. That was not your fault that I made the mistake. It's in fact a little condescending, a little patronizing. That you would just apologize for the way that you made a game. Like, don't apologize for the way that like, this was all very intentional. Stick to your choices. Either it's a ruthlessly difficult game and you stick to that, or you acknowledge maybe it's more difficult than you intended, then you can apologize. But if that's not what you intend to do, then don't apologize. Okay. Back to my God of War story. So I'm choosing the difficulty. I chose the balanced experience because, you know, on one hand, I want to experience the story at my own pace. There goes the coffee cup. But I also, you know, wanted to have a bit of a challenge. Like, I enjoy fighting games, and I enjoy when I feel like I'm getting better at something. So I want to be challenged a little so that I can tell when I've improved. Right? But the top difficulty, the name of it kind of bothered me. Because the name of the top difficulty just said, "Give me God of War." As though that's not what anyone that picked the other settings would have
Oh,
gotten.
it happened again.
Okay.
Keep on trying. Don't let it get to you.
I was gonna do that. I'm trying my best not to let it get to me. Anyway. Yeah, that was just something that made me think of, like, this whole idea of, like, if you're not playing at top difficulty, you're still playing the game. Like, I got the same ending as everyone that played it at Give Me God of War setting, right? And, you know, I don't have a problem. Again, I don't have a problem with having higher difficulty settings. That is not my issue at all. Some people are better at video games and thus want to have a proportionately challenging experience. And my proportionately challenging experience, I don't think should count as any more or less than anyone else's. Because I still got to the end of the game. In fact, This was one of the few games that I ended up doing post-story content. Like I ended up doing a bunch of side quests and like post story stuff. I really enjoyed. Oh, why am I having trouble on this spot now? Nope.
This thing that we call failure is not the falling down,
Hi, Bennett.
but the staying down.
Thanks, Mary Pickford. Back to talking about this game. Can I get into this little nook here? No? Okay, that's fine. I wonder if this game, you know, had any effect on that. Come on. Is this... It's you. This game is making you sweaty. My palm is sweaty. I will not say anything as to the strength or weakness of my knees, but my palms are sweaty. I ain't gonna be treated this away. I am in fact gonna be treated this away, quite frankly. Every time I fall to the big pipe, you're gonna take a shot. Do not. You will be dead within minutes. Like just now. Wow. I'm already down to the house.
If I'm messing you up, you can mute me in the settings.
I just might, Bennett. I just might shut you up for good. Okay. Oh, there we go. That's what we like to see. Okay, not so hasty. There we go. Okay. Very carefully with this now. Whoop. Yeah. Okay. You just... Alright, Alicia. Cool. Okay. Shoot. Oh, but I can't give myself too much momentum in the wrong direction or it's all over. Well, not necessarily all over. I just have to start all over. Launch myself after getting on the rock. I don't think that's gonna help because I still need to have the space. There we go. Oh! Oh! I did it! I did it! Okay. 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 I made it. Okay.
For years now, people have been
there we go.
Games would soon be made out of prefabricated objects.
Okay.
Bought in a store and assembled into a world. And for the most part, that hasn't happened.
Yeah, asset.
Because the objects in the stores are trash. I don't mean they look bad or that they're badly made, although a lot of them are. I mean they're trash in the way that food becomes trash as soon as you put it in the sink. Things are made to be consumed and used in a certain context. And once the moment is gone, they transform into garbage. In the context of technology, those moments pass by in seconds.
Okay, so we're talking about like... Yeah! So he was talking about like in the world of horror games. Like a cheap horror game is one that like reuses commonly seen...
Oh, no.
I like that he just went, oh no. Commonly seen assets, and textures and things that you may recognize from other games. Which is why this game doesn't really feel like it has, like, this world doesn't really feel real. For a lack of a better term, it feels like a bit of a liminal space. No, 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 no. No, do not. In the sense that none of the things that are around here are meant to be here. This game is the reason you broke your mouse. Yeah. I am a little... Oh. Hit.
Over time,
No!
we've poured more and more refuse into this vast digital
No, I
landfill
was
that we call
there!
the internet. It now vastly outnumbers and outweighs...
I don't want to
things
hear
that
it,
fresh
Bennett.
and untainted energy.
I don't want to hear about it, Bennett. I don't
And
want to
everything
hear about
around
your
us,
vast
cultural
digital
trash,
landfill.
Trash becomes the new medium, the lingua franca of the digital age.
Great,
could build
thank you,
culture out of
Bennett.
trash. But only trash culture. Be games, be movies, be music, be philosophy.
Sure. I forgot how pretentious this game is. With its B music, B games, B philosophy. What does that even mean? B philosophy. Game makes me want to serve someone with divorce papers. Isn't like... Is there another name on the divorce papers? How do you serve divorce?
The vertical wall
Can you
here
serve?
has a way of getting harder the more times you try it.
Does
The
it,
angle
Bennett?
makes you swing the hammer harder, and that can push you away from the wall.
Thanks for letting me know, Bennett. Real helpful. Yes? Yes? Yeah, there we go. We frickin' made it. Oh, I remember what this is. I know what I have to do here. And then I fall. No. No, I have to swing now. Oh! Thing is, the thing that I have to do here is the worst. It's the worst thing. Just set myself right here. Very carefully. I'm gonna move myself over here. And then... There we go. This moment right here is butt clencher moment. Oh yeah, get those
Maybe
cheeks.
this is what digital culture is. A
Maybe it
monstrous
is,
mountain of
Bennett.
Trash, the ash heap of creativity's fountain. A landfill with everything we ever thought of in it. Grand, infinite, and unsorted.
You've really thought about this a lot, haven't you, Bennett? Nice. Okay, we're in. This is definitely farther than I've ever gone. Which is exciting.
There's 3D models of breakfast. Gen X's fanfic novels, scan magazines, green screen Shia LaBeouf, banned snuff
Oh
scenes
my
on
gosh.
Facebook's got lifelike bots with unbranded adverts and candid shots of Kanye and Taylor Swift mashups, car crash epic failed GIFs, Russian dashcam vids, discussions of McRibs, discarded, forgotten, unrecycled, muddled, rotten, untitled.
We're really trying to go for the friggin'... Really trying to go for the friggin', like, almost spoken word. I thought I was about to lose everything there. Okay, this guy's voice makes me feel ill. Yeah, it's a little bit the worst. I don't know if he intended this to be as pretentious and, like, snooty as it comes off as now. Maybe it's just the fact that this was made in like 2017, 2018.
Everything's fresh for about 6 seconds until some newer thing beckons.
Okay,
and we hit the
freaking...
fresh. And there's years of persevering, disappearing into the pile, out of style, out of sight.
Stop rhyming. Stop rhyming. Okay, I may need to... There we go. How the frick am I supposed to make it up this? Oh, oh. Okay. There we go. Okay, careful. No need to overreact here. Which is this game's favorite thing to do. Nope. No, thank you. No, thank you. This was... You pooped? Well, that's good. I'm so proud of you. No! No! No, please. Okay. You would have destroyed your computer already. I have sunk too much money into this computer to react that way. Oh. Hey. Okay. There's an easy way we can do this. Stop falling. It is very heart-wrenching. I am doing my best. Something tells me this slide is going to be deceptively... Don't really know what to do. Don't really know what to do here. I'm scared. No! Okay. Just trust in the Lord. This is what this is where trusting in the Lord got me. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know about you. This doesn't... This whole situation here doesn't seem entirely physically sound. Not sure that's the most realistic thing that could have happened there. The way that these controls have been collaborated or calibrated very much makes it feel like they make, like, anything that I do in order to steady myself takes so much time. So I get frustrated by how much time it takes, and I end up doing reckless things. And the physics of this game makes just like, magnifies every reckless action by 40. So it encourages impatience and recklessness. Okay, I'm up here. T-shirt 2. A T2 shirt. Okay. I'm up here. I am on the playground. I also find it strange that I am currently hearing... There's a child up there! There's a gosh dang child up there! A part of the crew.
In this context, it's tempting to make friendly content that's gentle, that lets you churn through it but not earn it. Why make something demanding if it just gets piled up in the landfill, filed in with the bland things?
Lanky Lord, that's really funny. Thank you. All right. Oh, okay, wait. No, I don't need to be...
Again, showing patience.
I sure am, Bennett.
Scraping, then flapping and snagging.
Thanks for letting me know, Bennett. I don't need this. I don't need this in my life. What am I doing with myself? No.
The
No!
pain I feel now
No!
is the happiness I had before.
No!
That's the deal. C.S. Lewis.
Alicia, take a shot. God. All right. Well, back up we go. I knew this was going to happen. I knew this was going to happen at some point tonight. I was going to get sent back an unholy amount to where I had to get past this frickin' part again. Nice. I'm gonna try and get through this whole stream, playing this game in particular, without swearing. Just as the added challenge. I'm gonna try and get through this without using strong language. I don't know if I've already blown that. I can't remember if I've... Whoop. Come on. Okay. Oh, no. 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 Ooh.
I
No!
feel within me a peace above all earthly dignities.
Do you, Bennett? Do you feel that within you?
Shakespeare.
Thanks for the William Shakespeare, Bennett. I frickin' appreciate it. Thank you. Give me more words of encouragement for this game that you made to cause people to suffer. It really helps. Set her down easy. Bring her around easy. Bring it around easy. Set her down. Nice. Okay, we're back up here. Great. Okay. We're back to the gosh dang barbecue. And we're back to this tower. We're doing great. We're doing just fine. All things considered, this is not an issue. We are doing okay. Find that sweet spot. That will do. Okay, good. Good. Now, without pushing away much. Okay, okay, okay. We're back to where we were. We made it. We made it back. Now, I'm gonna very carefully, well, as carefully as I can, launch myself over. Very nice. This is good. Now, what exactly was I supposed to do around here? Just get a little bit of a lower look. I see. I see where I need to go. Okay. Whoop. Okay. Okay. That was a little messy. But it worked. It was messy, but it worked. We're here. It's okay. Everything's okay. We're fine. Guys, we're fine. Everything's fine. Thank you for admiring. I also admire my determination at this point. But I mean, I also had resigned myself to the fact that I was doing this for the next 2 hours. So, am I Shaggy from Scooby-Doo? Hello, Minecraft Cowboy. I am one incarnation of Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. There are many of us. We are Legion.
No.
You might say. We are Legion.
You cannot now believe that you will ever feel better. But this is not true. You're sure to be happy again. And knowing this, truly believing it, will make you less miserable now. Abraham Lincoln.
Thanks, Abe. Thanks for the sage advice, Abe. If I can just lower myself on down. Nope. All right. I think the musical choices are definitely the most patronizing, definitely the most condescending. Oh no! No! Frickin'. Okay. Alright, okay, I just need to frickin'. I just need to bear down, take my hits, and keep gosh dang moving. We're playing this game for the past 2 hours. We just got it 2 hours ago. Well, get ready for another 45 minutes worth of it. Have I really already been playing for 45 minutes? No, I've been playing for more than 45 minutes. I've been playing for an hour and 15 minutes. This is something that I do when I start to get really worked up. Is I start to do weird jazz hand things. But that's what I need to do.
Hang in there. Don't let it get to you.
I know, Bennett.
Let it get you a little bit.
Screw you, Bennett. Screw you, Bennett. Made it back to the barbecue. We could just stay here. This could just be our where we stay. You know, it seems nice. There's a hot tub. There's a pumpkin. There's a beach ball. There's a barbecue. You know, we got indoors over on the side there. It's a nice. We got this giant pile of stuff. We could have a good life here. We could be happy here. Or I could continue to try and subject myself to the rest of this game.
Do not stand at my grave and cry. I am not there. I did not die. Mary Fry.
That's what this game is about. This game isn't about challenging yourself and like finding the beauty in the bitterness and the difficulty. This game is about regretting taking the easy way when I could have. This game is about listening to myself, listening to my body when my body is like, hey, you're playing a stupid video game that's making you angry. Maybe you should stop. You gotta listen to your body when it says things like that. I know what I'm doing.
To live is to suffer. To survive is to find some meaning in the suffering.
Uh-huh. Wow, we're really bringing in the Nietzsche. That's where we're at, is it? And we're back. We're back home with the sideways mini golf and whatnot. It's all about being present in the moment. It's all about knowing where you are, knowing where you're going, knowing where you want to go, taking the care to get there on your own way and on the right pace. You know? Doesn't matter how fast you want to get there. If speed is gonna be the thing that keeps you from going in the first place. Doesn't matter how fast you go if you're never gonna get there. There we go. Careful. Now, I'm not entirely sure on how this part works. Yep. Yes. That was correct. Okay. All right. Now, I think what the proper technique for this might be is to utilize that wall. This blue wall here. I feel like that might be the way to go. Oh, okay. Good. Okay, we've returned. We've come back. That could have gone really badly. I was really ready for some heartbreak.
Life is a mosaic of pleasure and
There.
pain. Grief is an interval between two moments of joy. Peace is the interlude between two wars. You have no rose without a thorn. The diligent picker will avoid the pricks and gather the flower. Satya Sai Baba.
Wise words, Satya. Very well said. Great. All right. No,
Sorrow
no,
is my own
no.
yard, where the new grass flames as it has flamed often before, but not with the cold fire that closes round me this year. William Carlos Williams.
Great. Thanks, William Williams.
You've done this part before. You know it's possible.
I know.
Just do what you did the first time.
What I did the first time did not work that well, Bennett. So you don't know shit. Damn it. Okay, well, I've messed up on the do not swear. Well, that was anticlimactic. This is the worst. This is the thing about me is I have all these. I have all of these ways of managing my anger, you know, so I'm really good at, like, keeping things steady in my day-to-day life. Doesn't necessarily make for the best television. I will say, game is the test. The Lord is testing me. Oh, just move a little. Just move a little so that I know what I have to do. This is fine. This is okay. Why am I... Good. Good. No, not... Okay, good. Good. No, not good. Not good at all. Just very bad. That was not what I wanted at all. That was very, very bad. That was bad, in fact. I hate to inform you that that was a bad. Bennett is giving it so much more meaning than any of it has. It's making it this, like, big statement about, like, you know, reusing game assets and trash and B philosophy and whatever that means. I don't have a problem with the guy. You know? As far as games go, it's a good game. It's a good game. It holds to its premise very loyally. It's a very cohesive project. I'll give it that. But like, I wonder, like, has anyone taken the time, other than Bennett himself, to make the point of, like, this game is good, actually? Frickin'... Don't give me whoops-a-doodle. Do not give me whoops-a-doodle. It was not that big of a mistake. I fell down a little bit. I've had far more whoops-a-doodle worthy moments. There we go. No, 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 no. Sure, this works. That does not work. I am so glad that this little concrete beam is here. Every...
Of all sad
No!
words of tongue or pen, the saddest of these. It might have been. John.
Is that more
Greenleaf
Shakespeare?
Whittier.
No, it's freaking Whittier. Okay. I have 15 minutes. Let's freaking see how far we can get with this godforsaken game.
If you
No!
try to please audiences, uncritically accepting their tastes, it can only mean that you have no respect for them. Andre
What?
Tarkovsky.
What did you just say? What did you just say? It sounded stupid. Whatever Andre said sounded dumb. Didn't like it. Didn't like it at all.
No.
Gosh, dang it. I was so close to getting back to the hot tub before the end of the stream. I could relax in the sideways hot tub. Catch me relaxing in the sideways hot tub. That's where I'll be. I'm gonna be hardlined about this. If I do not make it up there by 9:30, then I'm ending the stream wherever I am. No, stop it! Stop it! None of that! Just don't. Just stop. Stop that. Stop it. Okay? Just enough of this nonsense. Just let me succeed, okay? Let me feel good about myself. Can I have a little bit of that as a treat? We're not going to be getting past the other staircase at the end of these cardboard boxes. I just don't see it happening. Unless by some like wondrous burst. What was with the glitch there? That was too quick. Trying to freaking screw me over here? I won't have it. Nice. Okay. We've made it. Now, what I'm gonna do, since we're here, we have 10 minutes left. If I don't make it, if I die on stream, like physically, like actually if I die on stream, that'll be tragic and a really stupid game to end my career on. What? Okay, this isn't so bad. Because, see, this is the thing. This is the thing about, you know, finding enjoying the bitterness with the sweetness. Is it would still be nice to also have the sweetness once in a while. This is gonna be the
Don't
death
hate the
of me.
player.
Yep.
Hate the game.
I don't want to do either. Don't want to do either. And I think I'm gonna call it for the night. A little bit under 2 hours, just about 5 minutes short. But I think I've had enough. So this was getting over it with Bennett Foddy. Clearly, I may never get over it. Just might not. And that's okay. I'm fine with that, quite frankly. But yeah, hope you enjoyed that. I'm never playing this game again. Ever. I just don't want to. But if you're watching live or on the VOD, appreciate you being here. Thank you to Minecraft Cowboy and Floydzy for the follow. Thank you for Secranto for the subscribe. Yeah. If you are watching and you've not done either of those things, maybe you want to do that. Subscribing theoretically gets you into our Discord server. Still trying to figure out how to get all that set up. Hopefully it's already set up, but if not, we'll figure it out. Yeah. If you're watching on YouTube, you can like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell. You can also head to Twitch and do stuff there if you want. If you want to get merch, we have that at streamlabs.com/talllankyguy/merch. Got some good stuff. Yeah. Thanks a lot, and I'll see you later.